Uh-oh. Okay, Google. Play Duduke by Simi. Hi, guys. How's everyone doing?
All right. Know You by LAD.
Hello, people. How you doing, guys? Hello, Chawe. Hello. Senapon on fire. Kelly. Biola Olatunde. All right. You know how we do, people. I'm dedicating this song to someone who has been of massive help in the behind the scenes all through this past 10 days. The person knows him or herself.
First lady said to you, I can't wait to see.
How you guys doing? Trust you've had a good day.
I've been waiting for. Do you know?
All right, let's share this. Let's share this in our networks. Please click the share buttons. Let's let our network know something is about to go down. Are you still here?
That's why my heart is a beat like
Trust y'all are keeping safe.
I sing for you, wanna be like
Hey David, perfect touch. Mr. Eddie, I see you. Today is just on a mellow, guys. Trust you've had a good day. And trust you're happy with Boris. Alright, let me know how you're doing in the comment section. Just let me know. How's your experience been this past 9 days?
That's why my heart is a beat like
my heart is doing Duduke for all of you for joining.
I sing for you, wanna be like baby, now you are go big boy. You tell me only for you to be like I sing for you, my baby.
Alright, let's share. Let's keep sharing, guys. Trust y'all are keeping safe. You know how we do. Maya Kun, DJ Squale, Toyin, Ayadeji. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. Uh-oh, my song has stopped. I'm taking song requests real quick in the next 3 minutes.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Share. What? Yeah, come on to the bed. Shake the fear. The lulu maje. Daddy go spend it. Swag on the red. Go school a pair. My low attempted jobs. What's my name?
Bob Daddy.
Big choose.
Hi, Top Man. Hi, PB. Something is about to go down tonight.
What's my name? Bob Daddy. Big choose.
Alright, the big boy challenge.
Less man. More baddies. What's that? It's a drop top caddy. Hey, Bob Daddy. Bob Daddy. Bob Daddy. Bob Daddy. Bob Daddy.
Oh my God. Hi, Nee.
Bob Daddy.
Hi, Ife. My people from Nigeria, Sandra, thanks. Sheon Ibukun, thanks for everything. Oh yeah. Oh my outfit was supposed to change. Let me try it again.
See the watch, they shine from afar. Central Bank for inside, I got that. A couple toys just land at Papa on my back. But Daddy know the rush. A slow walk. Oh God, you go fear but you don't have.
It's not changing, it's still the same thing. Hi Sheon, hi Bello. Dr. Lalu, I see you.
Less man, more baddies.
Oh.
What's that? It's a drop top caddy. What's my name? Bob Daddy.
You know my name. My name is MC Lord Bionic.
Less man.
Lord Bionic.
What's that? It's a drop top caddy. Bob Daddy. Bob Daddy.
All right, we've got 1 more minute. Let's shake it off before we start.
Bob Daddy. Bob Daddy. Bob Daddy.
Let me shake it out before I get my Sunday best out. Hi, Abby.
What's my name?
Down to mommy.
Let's see if it's gonna change this time.
I win, no tally. All my bitches bad, big breast and batty. I got a little fatty, but don't at me. Why you mad? Cause your nigga wish he had me. Walk him like a dog, I ain't talking about Sally. Man, these bitches ain't seeing me. Never wore belly. Eat me up like Okada.
I ain't changing, people. I tried. Hi, Charlie.
If you don't like what I'm saying, bitch.
All right. Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, I am first of all privileged and grateful that y'all, someone is saying, please, what did Boris Johnson say? Oh my God, we moved this 30 minutes just for you to hear what he said. Oh, can you summarize? It says you should run, you should start getting dressed and go back to work. That's what he said. Just joking. If you can work from home, work from home. If you can't, then maybe you can hit the road. Basically. So, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome every single person joining who have been joining this past 9 days. It has been so amazing. I put my love. I am so privileged for you joining every day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, today is day 10, the grand finale for the Hustle Series Season 1. It has been a blast, ladies and gentlemen. I know we can continue. We can go on a 30-day, but trust me, this past 10 days has been heavy. And like you all know, this is the place where we tell the work in progress stories, where we interview and allow people who are putting their head down and every single day trying to represent the best versions of themselves, pushing barriers, breaking walls, never taking no for an answer, that never say die spirits. You know, they continue to show day by day. And what we're used to is people, successful people coming to tell us how they made success, which is great. But I believe that there's a whole lot more to learn from people who are work in progress. So the people we've brought this past 9 days are nowhere near perfect. They're nowhere near their happily ever after. But in the things that they've done, the things you and I can learn, things we can pick, practical steps, and most importantly, you know, we can relate, which is essentially the core value of what this Hustle series was all about. So, without no much further ado, the day 10 guest is about to split this place in all so much pieces that, you know, every one of y'all will have something to take home. So, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Please let me know what you feel, what your feedback is for the sessions you've joined. Let me know who I can pick, people who have been from day 1 to day 10, but let's know what your feedback, because we can infuse that as we go into season 2, because guess what? This phase is going nowhere. You're stuck with me. All right, enough of me. It's time to bring in my guest. This person is multifaceted, multi-layered in terms of their hustle, and guess what, they're even nowhere near stopping. So it promises to be a super great evening. Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? If you can drum roll with me as I bring the guest of the hour into the building. I hope you're ready. This always happens all the time, so Google, okay, Google, play Puff Daddy while I bring my guest in.
Right, here's Diddy on YouTube Music.
I didn't say Diddy now. Okay, play Duduke. God help us with technology.
You got niggas that don't like me for whatever reason.
Yeah, I remember this song.
You got niggas that's
The guest of the hour, the one, the only, PB. Some people know him as PB. Some other people know him as Biola Olatunde. Some other people know him as Brian Olatunde. Professionally, I know him as Abi O. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm still talking about the one, the only, Mr. Biola Olatunde. Thank you for gracing us with your chair. Looks like you're going gaming. It looks like you're gaming.
Game time.
All right. So let's do some testing. Can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Okay. You seem a bit very distant, though. You're sounding very distant, so we can't hear you as well.
Is this better?
No, I can hear you, but it's still very distant. It's almost. I don't know. I'm on full volume here. Guys, can you let me know if you can hear my lovely guest, please?
Can you hear me loud and clear?
I can hear you in, well, not at utmost volume. So okay, still it's a little bit quiet. That's what people are saying. So
Right.
I don't know if you can use a headset or something just to.
I think I
Uh
can.
oh.
What happened? Did you forget your set?
Okay,
Is
people
that,
cannot hear you. Okay,
right.
hello.
Let me see. Do you want me to get a headset then?
Yeah. I think that would be great. Once you get the headset, I'll play some more Puff Daddy music for you.
All right, Bob Daddy. Yeah.
All right, no problem. No problem, sir.
Give me a moment.
Okay. All right, guys. So let's whilst my guest is getting his headset, let me get some feedback. Let's get some feedback on what you think of the whole show. Should we come back for season two? Um, what your high points have been before we experience this Jagaban who's going to take us through his story. It's quite key for me to get your feedback. Do you think a season two is great? Should we go on? Should we just keep shut it down here and now? Let me get your feedback, people. In the meantime, I'm taking song requests. So someone says start season two straight after season one. Okay, I hear you. Aha. All right, let's get some more comments, people. All right, sir. We're ready when you are, sir. Uh-oh. Song request, people.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah. We need more women for season two.
Is this
Fantastic.
loud enough?
Hello, sir.
Is this loud enough?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, but it's still, I don't know, for some reason, it's just far away. I don't know. Are you using your computer or your phone, sir?
I'm using my phone.
That's you. That's interesting.
That's the loudest we can get.
Okay, guys, please let me know if you can hear my guest. No, it's still more quiet now. That's what we need to hear what you've got to say, sir. So we got to fix this.
Right.
What can we do? What can we do?
Mayokun says it's better.
Okay, somebody says it's better. Let me use my headphones and see if I can hear you. He's loud and clear, bro. Okay.
Chinese phone. Nia, I can see you.
Hello?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay. I can hear you. So can everybody hear my guest? It's loud enough. Okay.
Okay, bye.
So
You're the one with the Chinese phone, not me.
so oh my god. So sir, okay, I can hear you now. Okay, so I just want you to project just so for the other phones that are not all right. So ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you Mr. Pastor, Minister, Professional,
Pressure.
Biola Olatunde, very pretty much popularly known as Brian Olatunde. He's a management consultant, particularly in the space of digital transformation and enterprise architecture. He's a alumni of the University of Westminster, where he studied interactive multimedia systems in London, MSc. And he came from Yale University, somewhere in West Africa.
Not your type of Harvard.
where he studied electronics engineering. He's a singer, songwriter, worship leader, award-winning gospel artist. Like I said before, he's been involved in the work of the Lord in the last 20 years and still counting. And his ethos and core value is short and simple, one of the shortest I've ever heard. No excuses. So, with no much further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the man of the hour, Mr. Biola Olatunde. Please say hi to the guest and we get into it.
Hello, guys. Good evening. Thank you for, like Biola says, taking time off Netflix to spend 1 hour with Bio. Hopefully, we can keep it just at 1 hour today. And if we spill over, we spill over.
I'm not promising. I am not promising, guys.
Yeah. I've
Guys,
got time, so it's fine.
fantastic. So,
So
guys,
you,
you're saying, sir.
you probably want to issue your disclaimer now in case we run over time.
Absolutely. So, guys, this is the grand finale for season 1. Okay, so we're gonna go out in a bang. So I'm not promising an hour today, but it's Sunday. Guess what? You've listened to Boris already, so it's Sunday. Let's just chill, learn from each other, tell stories like Tales by Moonlight, and then we can happily go to bed if that's okay. So,
Brilliant.
with no much, I'm so excited for this time because, once I put your name up on social media, everyone is saying, is it the musician guy? Is it the pastor guy? Is it the professional guy? I'm like, okay, this
Right.
hustle is multi-story hustle. So,
Yeah.
like I always ask all of my guests to start with, just to ease us in,
Mhm.
what exactly is your hustle story? The highs, the
Wow.
lows, just take us in and then we'll go from there.
So I think it depends on what part of my hustle you really want to explore.
Everything.
So I think just when we were chatting earlier, I think it's probably 3 buckets that you can split that into. So you've got the ministry side, you've got my passion, which is music, and then you've got my profession, which is enterprise architecture. That's a good mix of business analysis, program management, delivery assurance. So, and I think as you follow the story tonight, you find out that some of these things are interlinked, and there isn't anything that I could say that I can throw away from my experience. So all my different parts have kind of led me to this particular point in my life, if that makes sense. So I think, being on this show for the last 10 days, I've always joined at 7. Some amazing stories have been shared on this channel. I have to particularly talk about the gentleman, the chef, that taught us 4 things I cannot put and all those kind of things. Yeah, so that's brilliant, and all the other amazing guests that you've had. And I think one thing that stands out for me is that there is some kind of hustle. If you really want to achieve any kind of thing, that's putting in the graft, putting in the hours, the 10,000 hour rule. So I think for me, what I'll do is I'll probably talk about my hustle, quote and unquote, in case of the guest from yesterday. That was it yesterday or the day before yesterday. I think I can confidently talk about a hustle. I can talk about a calling. I can talk about a passion, a vocation. I think all those pictures.
Absolutely.
So I think and then is my story kind of just segues into each one of those buckets. So let me start with, I know you start talking about landing in Heathrow, but I'm going to go back a little bit more before landing in Heathrow. So
let's do that.
So I think, let's talk about pre-coming to London.
Yes.
So Jam, as usual, Jam the first time.
How many times?
First time, Jam the first time, which was a bit interesting. Because straight after I finished my secondary school, wrote Jam the first time. So I had the option of staying at home for a year. But I didn't really like staying at home. And in those times, I was helping my parents run their business. My mom is one of my key heroes. My mom pretty much retired teaching at 35 and decided she was going to start her own business. So she started doing some retail, selling bags of rice in trailer loads and truckloads. So in that year after my secondary school, I was helping to run that business, going from one warehouse to the other, supplying bags of rice to different customers. And then I always wanted to go to University of Ife, but JAMB did not allow me to go to Ife, unfortunately. But then I heard about this, what you call electronic data processing, like a diploma course in Ife, which I heard
Yes,
that
yes.
you could apply for. So I applied for that course and I went to IFE for 9 months to study electronic data processing. And when I got to IFE, some of my friends were already in IFE, so I was living the campus life. So when they got up in the morning, so they also was real, man. So when they got up in the morning to go for their lectures 101, I would
Yeah.
go for my electronic data processing course. It was probably 1 or 2 days a week. The rest was just hanging out. I wasn't living in the hostel. I actually was living in the staff quarters. You know, if you've been to IFE, very beautiful campus.
You mean Harvard, yeah? Not Ife.
Whatever, University of
Yeah,
Ife,
yeah,
not
yeah,
Harvard.
yeah.
Yeah,
I've
we
been to
didn't go
Harvard,
together.
not Ife. I don't know what that is.
Well, interestingly, you know, we have that your university that you went to. I have roots in that place. I'm actually from that village.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not going to out you on social media. Right? It's okay. Yeah, that place you call Harvard. Anyway, so I was living with my friends in the staff quarters. The general idea was that you go for lectures, come back, take a long afternoon nap at 7 p.m. You get up, you hit the village in Ife, you go have fun and blah.
Yeah.
So that was the life I was kind of anticipating. And then was there for about 9 months. Then I wrote JAM the second time, and I really wanted to. I'm one of those people that my dad actually wanted me to study medicine, like most fathers. But I made up my mind early. You know what? I am not studying medicine because I can't stand blood. That's just me. I'd be that surgeon that would actually faint when you're supposed to do the operation. So medicine was never never an option for me. So the next option was engineering. So and I wanted to study elect, and obviously I didn't make the cutoff for IFE the second time I wrote my JAM. But then I got offered admission. My dad didn't want me to stay at home. So I got offered admission at the University of Ado-Ekiti, which I went to. I thought, okay, let's go try it out, intending to write JAM the third time. But then I thought, so let's go check Ado-Ekiti out then. And so I went to Ado-Ekiti, and the rest I would say is really history because I stayed. And looking back now, I really understand why I'm again, this is not a disclaimer. I'm very proud of my faith. I think that's where God wanted me to go to, because had I really made it into Ife, I think my story would have been completely different. Different company, different people had to hang out with. I would be on a completely different path, because that path was already set in the first 9 months of being in Ife. The life was like, that's what we're going to do. But hey, I didn't make it into Ife.
Okay.
And then so I went to Ado-Ekiti. First year was a real revelation for me in terms of coming from Ibadan, going to Ado-Ekiti 3.5 hours away. And but I met the right company in Ado-Ekiti. I got born again in Ado-Ekiti as well after 1 year of living the club boy life, blah, blah, blah. So you go to fellowship on Sunday, you play the keyboard on Sunday, and then during the week you're doing your raves and stuff like that. So it was okay, if that makes sense. And but one of the things, I think one of the key things why I know that I had to go to Ado-Ekiti, I met at least 2 people who are still very significant in my life today. I met one of my core mentors in Ado-Ekiti, and he's somebody that still keeps challenging me today. I'm sure some people might know him on the call, Aaron Tieron. I met him in Ado-Ekiti, and he's somebody that introduced me to people like Mike Murdoch in terms of reading. So in terms of you wake up in the morning, you want to set your daily goals, just what you call effective living, forming the right habits. I think I learned that from him, and that just kind of unleashed a certain part of when it comes to hustling, and also making sure that you have a goal-oriented life. You're not just living your life anyhow.
Yes.
So yes, university was there 5 years plus X as usual, with the different ASU strikes as well. 5 years, but that was a significant event that happened when I was in my 400 level that I think I should share, because that was the route to London effectively. So I was always, this is where my story weaves into singing, engineering, and all kinds of stuff. By the time I got to 400 level, I knew that I didn't want to graduate and actually be an engineer. It was
just before you go into that event, because I'm super excited to hear it, but I want to hook you on that just so we give people that we just sip it into them just gradually,
little by little.
Yes. So my question is going back to when you finished secondary school and you were helping your mom and all of that, because I googled this, y'all don't live in Nigeria, so I googled, just joking,
right. But we forgive you.
there normally is a perception, a community parent perception
Mm-hmm.
of, you finish secondary school and then you go. Now, you spent almost like what they will call in this place a gap year,
Yeah.
obviously because of
Mm-hmm.
jam, helping
Yeah.
your mom, which was really good. But how did you, as a young boy, where everybody has this unspoken perception of you should be in uni, how did you manage the unspoken words and the eyes whilst you were helping mom through that 1 year before you found yourself in Ife? I'm just quite curious about that.
I think the short answer to that is that it wasn't easy. And I tell you what really got me working. I went to Government College Ibadan, GCI, up school with the chef collar as well. He was actually one of my friends in secondary school. Just discovered, oh my God, we went to the same school. So finishing secondary school, one of the things that you wanted to do was start to drive. And my dad wasn't having any of it. You couldn't touch my dad's car. Forget it. So I kind of just cornered my mom, and I learned to drive from her. And guess what? As soon as she saw that I could drive effectively, I became business partner, delivery boy, effectively. So I'd go and pick up bags of rice from the warehouse. I'm talking about not just driving a car, driving a proper delivery truck. So I had to do all of that. It wasn't. I think it became fun in the end. When I was in school, I wasn't really about clubs. I wasn't really about ego or stuff like that. But for me, there were times when you didn't want the girls to see you doing the job. Because that actually, it wasn't just about driving the trucks. It actually included offloading the bags of rice.
Yeah.
So, for example, if you come from Ibadan or you've been to all those places where you have those Hausa guys that put bags of rice on their back, that was my gymming. But there was a lot of payoff. So even though I had those bags of rice on my shoulder, I was building the muscles as well. So, and then there was the additional benefit of, so you're told to go and do an errand. You can drive the car, stop by in some places, show off a little bit. So
I guess.
So it was hard sometimes being at home, not being able to go straight to university. But I've always loved reading. So I immersed myself in reading as well, reading a lot of novels, reading a lot of, I love animals in terms of, there was something like Discovery Channel, but my mom studied botany and had so many. See, my wife is outing me here. So my mom went to Ife and she studied botany. So she had volumes of books around zoology and stuff like that. So I was able to immerse myself in that while still doing delivery boy.
Because I guess you saw your cup half full instead of half empty, which is great.
Yes.
And I answered that question because looking back, you just see parents begin to see you driving a bus about. Like, in Yoruba, they say, Biola, lorry.
I'm telling you, it wasn't easy.
And people start making, so the other part I wanted to get into, and again, on a serious note, it's just you never know who's going to listen to this. And to understand those, even from a young age, those setbacks, how you handle it, and the things you can do. The other part was when you went to Ife, and you had spent 9 months in Ife. Yeah. And of course, you were living the Ife life with the fact that you are just going to do jam and just wake up the next day and continue life because you passed jam. How was it for you mentally to extract yourself from what you've now got used to for 9 months to go to a different university? How did that play out, in terms of expectations, obviously from your friends, family, and then, the fact that you had to now completely go? How did you manage that?
It wasn't easy because in those days there were no private universities. So if you didn't make it into Ife and you didn't make it into Unilag or you didn't make it into Ibadan, then you probably had to go somewhere up north, which wasn't really the place. So it wasn't an easy decision. Obviously, the initial what you call the initial, what's the word I'm looking for now? The joy around leaving home, going to a known university. I didn't like it at the beginning. I was pretty much forced to go to Ado-Ekiti. Just let's go try, instead of staying at home for another year. Why don't you go and try it out? And then and interestingly, when I landed in Ado-Ekiti, I found out that there were many people like me who wanted to go to Ife, some of them came to spend maybe a semester waiting to write JAMB again, who were planning to leave. So I didn't find myself in what you would call indigenous company, like was this local university. There were many people. We had students coming from as far as Port Harcourt to Ado Ekiti, people from the north, people from Lagos. It wasn't the regular. I don't, actually I take that back because that might sound a bit rude. I think it was. I've pretty much found myself in a similar mix of people.